So this street is called Taeyang Street, and it's referred to by Taiwanese locals as Taiyang Street area, which is quite accurate because it's not just one street, it's also a street and the adjacent alleys. And in this street and alleys, you can find so many cool things. There's lots of packaging, gift shops, there's costume shops, there's toy shops, there's some traditional food shops like the oldest traditional donut shop, there's a pancake shop. In addition, there are little shops that do traditional style of stamping, like you can get a name stamp made for your with your Chinese name. I mean, it's just there's just so much stuff here. So the best thing I can do is I'm going to walk around this area and I'm just going to show you a couple of my favorite places in this area and on the street. And if you want to come here and you want to navigate along, I will put all the Google Maps markers on my website. So you can go to my website, get all the Google Maps markers, and then you can come and find the shops that you want to visit. Let me apologize first of all for my raspy voice. I have been battling a cough for almost 10 days now. So, I'm going to start at the Bottles and Jars shop, which is close to the intersection of TaiYuan Road and Civic Boulevard. At this shop you can find any kind of glass bottles, glass jars, containers, even a few plastic ones too. There are small ones, there are ones with spray tips, jars for jam or preserved things, even bottles to keep medicine or supplements, which is specifically interesting to me because I have started making some dietary supplements. And here you can buy a small quantity of containers and they give you the lids with air seals in the caps. So when you screw the lid onto the bottle, the seal sticker inside fixes onto the lid and seals the container. Diagonally across the street going north is a shop called Cannabis. Yep, you read that right. I was not allowed to record inside the shop, but they have everything related to smoking. All kinds of smoking accessories, vape things, bongs, pipes, cigar cutters, little boxes, bags, gifts, everything related to smoking and smoking paraphernalia. Since it's illegal in Taiwan, I doubt they sell cannabis itself. Just a quick side note, if you drove here, there's a parking lot right across the street of the cannabis shop down an alley, a little secret parking. I will drop a pin of that place on my website also. Next, for some food, a very, very famous Taiwanese donut shop, or as I say, traditional donut shop. I've heard that they are popular, but seeing is believing. Even on a Wednesday at 3 o'clock, there was a significant amount of people standing outside lining up to get some of these donuts. They kind of look like regular donuts, perhaps a bit out of shape, deep fried and then dipped into some kind of powdered sugar. If you want to have them, you better be prepared to wait. I am not crazy about donuts, and I didn't have a lot of time to wait, so I passed on this popular treat. Instead, I decided I wanted to have another famous snack, which is just 5 meters away, which is famous crispy fried scallion pancakes. However, the street stall that sell these pancakes were closed on a Wednesday, which is the day I went. Just my luck. It should be right around the corner from the donut shop, across from a big 7-Eleven on TaiYuan Road. Interesting enough, another entrepreneur took advantage of this location and opened a similar pancake stall across the street, right in front of the 7-Eleven. So if you did come on a Wednesday and you wanted to have something traditional and savory like this pancake, just go to the street stall in front of 7-Eleven. Or maybe the other one is too busy and you don't want to wait, well, then the one in front of 7-Eleven would also be an option. I was pretty hungry at this stage, and I am totally addicted to these pancakes, so I got myself one. If you're new in Taiwan and you haven't tried these, I highly recommend that you do. Flaky pastry with green onions, and then you can add all kinds of toppings like egg or corn or basil or whatever else you want. This type of pancake is called 葱抓饼 in Chinese. I got one that only had a bit of soya sauce and black pepper on it, and it cost me 30 Taiwan dollars. From here you can continue walking north on TaiYuan Road, and all along the road here you're going to see a bunch of luggage and bag stores. all kinds of travel luggage, suitcases, hard and soft cases, backpacks, handbags, you name it. All along the street you'll find lots of shops selling these types of things. When you get to the intersection of Chang'an West Road and TaiYuan Road, just around a corner from that intersection, there is a very big toy and party accessory shop. This place has 2 floors or maybe even 3. I only went to the first floor. They had toys and trinkets, all kinds of dress-up things, hats, wigs, masks. I ended up getting a screaming chicken as a toy for my cats. Still on Chang'an West Road, across the street from the toy store, there are 2 costume shops. One sells costumes at a very reasonable price for both adults and children. I have bought many dress-up outfits from this shop in particular, and I have to say, for the price, the quality is actually not that bad. The shop next to the dress-up shop sells all kinds of dress-up accessories like hats or gloves or crowns, fake guns, masks, other things that you'd accessorize a dress-up outfit with. While still on the party theme, we'll go back to TaiYuan Road. At that same intersection, there is a shop called Party World Balloon Shop. Everything related to party decorations and, of course, balloons. And yes, also helium balloons. If you do not have a car to deliver the balloons, the shop will arrange a taxi to help send you the balloons to wherever you are. You will have to, of course, receive the taxi and pay the taxi, but the shop will help you arrange all of that to get it to your destination at least. A little further up the road, on the other side, is the Shimojima Packing Shop. This shop deals with everything related to packaging and gift wrapping. All kinds of boxes, brown boxes, beautifully printed boxes. Other things that accompany gifts like small gift bags, decorative bags, bows, ribbons, tags, paper, and so on. Inside they have 2 floors. The second floor has a ton of box-related options, from proper decorative boxes to plain old carton boxes that you can use for shipping things. They also have the material that you stick into the boxes to keep things safe, like bubble wrap or paper wrap for glass bottles, for example. Remember when I said that I've started manufacturing my own dietary supplements? Well, for the time being, I'm also going to handle the shipping and postage. So I came to this shop specifically to buy some boxes to post my supplements in. And I found 2 nice size boxes, a smaller one at 22 new Taiwan dollars that can fit 1 supplement bottle. And I bought a pack of 10. And then I also found a slightly bigger size that I can fit 2 of my supplement bottles in at 28 Taiwan dollars. And I really like these boxes because they don't require any tape or staple or glue, so you can reuse the boxes. They simply just fold closed. I also bought a huge pack of paper wrapping filler stuff that you wrap around the boxes to keep them safe and fill inside the box to occupy the open spaces inside the box. So on all of this, I spent a total of 587 new Taiwan dollars. Down a small alley on TaiYuan Road, there is a very cool old school name stamp foundry. First things first, if you don't speak Chinese, it might be a bit complicated. So come with patience, or maybe bring somebody with you that can help you speak Chinese and explain everything. Or at bare minimum, make sure that you have your Chinese name written out before you come here. When you go in, you start off by showing them your Chinese name, the characters of your Chinese name, which is usually 3 characters. Then you choose a style. I chose one that would have my last name printed in a little bit larger font, and then my Chinese name, the 2 characters, printed next to that in a smaller font. Once you've chosen your style, you choose the font, and I went for a clean square font. And then you choose the size that you want, and that's going to differ depending on what style you chose. I showed the lady my Chinese name, and within 5 minutes or so, she had 3 little metal stamps with the characters of my Chinese name on them. She squeezed them together into a little plastic stamp case, then stamped a sample to show me what the final product would look like. And even while trying to navigate all of this in Chinese was a bit time consuming, the whole process didn't take more than maybe 10 minutes or so. The lady at the cashier also convinced me to buy some ink, of course, and I chose a nice bright blue color for ink for my new name stamp. The name stamp cost a total of 164 NT dollars only. So this is such a nice idea for a souvenir or a gift, and so inexpensive, I think, at least. The ink then cost me 40 NT dollars, so I spent a total of about 204 NT dollars. Money well spent, I think, and I think also quite a nice cultural experience, and like I said, probably a very nice souvenir gift if you were looking for something special. After a whole day walking around, shopping in this area, you might want to have a break and sit down for a nice cup of coffee at a very cute little bookstore. And you're in luck because there's one very close called the Wildflower Bookstore. It's only a few minutes walk from that stamp foundry. Unfortunately, I had run out of time for today. I couldn't go and sit and have a nice cup of coffee. I did grab a couple of pictures online just to see what the place looks like. And it seems that you're not allowed to take pictures inside anyway, so it would have been a waste going there. Regardless, I heard really good things about this little place. So if you did have the time and you needed a little bit of a break and you wanted a nice cup of coffee, it will definitely be worth your while to go and check out this little bookstore.